Hi guys, Barry Casson here again with another short video. This has got a special one to me. It's a story of how something happened that taught me a very important lesson. It was actually an incident that brought myself and many members of the crew while we were shooting a video in Campbell River, brought us all to tears. I want to share that story with you. It's all in my book, How to Become Who You're Meant to Be, available at Boland Books and on Amazon. But this, as I said, is special to me because of what happened. Anyway, we were shooting this video for the Ministry of Education, and they picked a school in Campbell River, and I was shooting and directing this short video for them. And we had certain scenes, we dramatized everything. It wasn't just a very, dictatic kind of thing. It was all dramatized, so it made it kind of interesting to the people watching. So we had some scenes where we had, well, a lot of students in middle school, right? And we had a lot of students doing different portions of the film. And in one scene, we had a group of students, about 30 of them, as I recall, and they were walking down a corridor towards the camera. I'm on the camera dolly, and we got all set up. We called action and had the students walk towards it. And that was basically the scene. I can't remember how it fit into the whole production right now, but that was the scene. So we did 4 or 5 takes of these 25, 30 kids walking towards us, right? And we got them, and I thought, okay, we're going to move on to the next setup. And we're just about to strike and move to the next setup. And a boy and a girl from the group came up to me and they said, excuse me, could we do one more take? And I said, well, I'm pretty sure we got it. We've done like 4 takes, we're okay with that. And they were like really quite insistent, I said, sure, well, it's your school. Let's do one more take, right? So we lined everything up. And the kids start walking towards the camera, just as we did in the previous takes. And then without any warning, they separated. And half of the group moved to the left side of the corridor, and the other half of the group moved to the right side of the corridor. And with no warning, and down the middle came this beautiful red-headed girl with the biggest beaming smile I think I've ever seen in my life. It was, and it was so powerful because she took each, and I'm sure painful and awkward step towards the camera. She was hanging on to these MS crutches. And I just completely lost it. My eyes were tearing up. I couldn't see through the lens. A lot of the crew were turning away. They were feeling the same emotion as I was. And I just called cut and gave everybody 10 minutes to just sort of get composed. It was just a very powerful moment that those other students wanted this girl to be the star of the show. And she was. And it just kind of hit me with the, when you're in your real moment and you're doing everything really cool and everything's going good and you're feeling great about what you're doing, just like I was and the crew that day, it's really important sometimes to remember that there's other people around you that are fighting different battles, and maybe they're not sharing in what you're doing. And I guess it taught me that at those times when you're really into your thing and everything's going great, it's probably a really good idea, like those students did, to bring others into the fold, make them share in the fun or the glory or the moment that you're having so that you don't leave them behind. That was the lesson I learned that day from those students. And it was very powerful, and it stuck with me for a long time. I hope you enjoy that. I think it was a good story. Okay, it's all available in my book, How to Become Who You're Meant to Be, at Boland's and on Amazon. I'll have more stories later. Thank you very much for watching.